Our first guest is part of rock and roll history, but these days he's taking a break from his KISS makeup to don the mask in Phantom of the Opera. Please welcome Paul Stanley.
This is your usual audience, right?
Well, is that exciting for you? Is that what you're looking for in a fan? A big fella?
I'll give you the $10 after the show.
Because nothing would excite me more than a big fella holding up a license plate that says Love Gun.
Wait till you see the one that says Mike Bullard on it.
All right, good.
That's a
now, congratulations on the Phantom of the Opera.
Thank you.
Were you always a big fan of musical theater?
Yeah, you know, I grew up in a family. Obviously, you know, KISS is not exactly subtle in what we do. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I always wanted to do something like this. And we literally finished a tour about 3.5 weeks ago. We were on stage in about 5 stadiums throughout South America, came off stage, cut my hair off, got on a plane, came up here and...
to do Phantom.
To do Phantom.
Wow.
Who's coming to see me? You know,
it's very exciting because I myself am a huge fan of musical theater.
You know what? I'm a huge fan of yours.
Hey, he's not wearing this. No, I'm a big fan of the Phantom. I saw Combe Fiore in it, I guess. And I'm going to come and see you in it. I really want to see you in the Phantom.
Yeah.
You know, what made you decide to do this? Because it's a real, it's a departure for you.
Well, you do things and you get so complacent. You find things that you do naturally. And at some point, you need to find something that scares you a little. You know, you need challenges in life, otherwise it gets a little boring. So this was a big challenge for me, and so far nobody's fired me, and tickets are selling well, and I think everybody's going to have a great time. If you don't like KISS, you'll love the Phantom of the Opera. If you like KISS, you'll love the Phantom of the Opera. If you've seen it before, come see it again. Everybody in Canada, I want to see you there. I promise you a great time.
Okay. You're starting to sound like, starting to sound like the lie detector guy, Paul. Now, do you get nervous before a performance of the Phantom?
I'm much more nervous sitting next to you.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you one thing, you're a smart guy. How'd you know we had no air conditioning tonight?
Well, I dressed warm anyway.
Good. Now, now the prowess with women, where KISS is concerned, is legendary. Legendary. Between you and Gene Simmons, it's just an unbelievable story.
It's a tough job, but, you know, somebody has to do it.
Sure. And I guess you seem to have a predilection for blondes. You seem to love blondes. I mean, I was reading this today. You went out with Donna Dixon, you went out with Lisa Hartman, and you married Pamela Bowen.
Yeah?
Yeah. How's that? Are you still married to Pamela Bowen?
After this show, I hope. Yeah. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, everything's been, you know, I've got a great marriage, and I'm very blessed to have a wonderful wife, and we should move on. But, you know,
when you were getting married, were you worried that maybe you hadn't sowed enough wild oats? I guess that's my question to you.
I own the pasture. You know?
Good.
But you know, you're not like a novice when it comes to this, because I saw you handing out backstage passes with your photo on it to a lot of the women here.
I find if I hand out my photo, I can't be sued later. Now, a question I've always wanted to ask you, because this was a rumor when I was a kid. And actually, I wasn't a kid. You and I are probably the same age. No, you and I are the same age.
And the band was on tour. Yeah.
You and I are the same age. But all right, you're a little younger than me. All right, we're the same age.
Yes.
All right. Now, was KISS the fruit gum company? Remember the 1910 fruit gum company? There was a rumor that you guys would come out as KISS in your makeup, and there was a big rumor floating around my high school that you were also the 1910 fruit gum company.
Well, I've never heard that one before, but no, it wasn't true.
I read it in Rolling Stone.
Oh, then it's true.
All right.
They don't lie.
So you weren't in the 1910 Fruit Gum Company?
No, I wasn't.
All right. Were you ever Premier of Russia?
Is this like an interrogation chair over here?
No.
Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm starting to sweat.
I'm very happy to have you here. It's a pleasure. All right, that's it. We got a show to do. Knock it off. All right. Now, when KISS got back together, you had to dump two guys who replaced Ace Frehley and Peter Criss.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What happened to them? They were...
Dump is the wrong word. We had two people who were very gracious in leaving the band so that the original lineup could get back together.
All right.
And it's been fabulous. You know, we've had some great years since the reformed band, and we're really happy to be here. Usually when I come to Toronto, you know, I get to see about 35 or 40,000 of my closest fans and friends at the Sky Dome. So, you know, doing the Pantages Theater, you know, doing Phantom is a chance really to have people come see something else. You know, everybody has this feeling. I think there's a lot of people who think that theater is something for you know, the upper crust. It's really great entertainment for families, for people like you and me. And you know, when you pay big bucks for a ticket, at least come see something like Phantom of the Opera where you're going to get your money's worth. You know, you go to fancy restaurants sometimes and they go, voila, and they lift up the tray and there's like a little shrimp with a leaf on it and a little carrot next to it.
I know you're not going to believe this, but I've never been to a fancy restaurant.
I wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't believe, not from that suit.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Oh.
Goes back to the store window every night. But you and Gene Simmons obviously pulled the band back together because you wanted to. The two of you have such great other careers going. Gene Simmons with the acting, you with the musical theater.
Well, you know, I mean, we're blessed that we don't have to do anything we don't want to do. So it's not about making more money.
Right.
You know, but we're really happy to be doing what we're doing. We've got great fans, and we're not done yet, and we're going to go back out on tour. And, you know, the best is yet to come.
Great. It's good to know. Now, you're going to be, I don't know how long you're going to be doing the Phantom.
I'll be doing Phantom from May 25th till August 1st. And it would be a big disappointment to me if everybody didn't come because I'm working my butt off to make sure it's great.
Now, you know, of course, Toronto's a big city. Everybody can't come. A lot of people can go. The theater holds about 1,500 people, and we wish that it's 1,500 people every night. We don't want to break fire codes.
It's actually 2,200 people.
2,200?
Yes, it's 2,200 people.
They put an addition on it since I played there.
Well, you know, vaudeville's been dead for a while.
Yeah, all right, vaudeville's been dead. All right. Paul Stanley, ladies and gentlemen, a real pleasure. I know you can't stand. You're in rehearsals, and thanks for coming by. It was a real pleasure. Paul Stanley, we'll be right back with Donna Friesen.
Completely comfortable there because I